Hey y'all, hey. Let me know who all is in here tonight. I see we got 9 watching. Uh-oh. Hey Pisces Life, how you doing? Uh-oh. Hey Pisces Life, how you doing? I had to check it out over there. Uh-oh. Y'all don't be scared to come in. Let me know who all is in here so we can go ahead and get started. I'm doing good this evening. Have you been hearing about everything that's been going on this week with Trish and Ken? Yes, I know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I see we got some people watching. I guess we don't want everybody don't want to comment. But one of my I'm doing some highlights. This is my first official live, y'all. So what I'm gonna do each live is I'm gonna have some highlights of the week when we start off. I plan to start going live every Sunday evening. And so my highlights for this week are we got Melody Cherie and we got Marquez. And did y'all see the episode last night? Did you watch the episode? It's crazy, I know. Did you watch the episode last night, Pisces Life? Last night from the episode, Melody flipped Marceau's words back on him. That is one of my highlights of the week. Yes. Yes, I love how Melody flipped Marceau's words back on him. I got a clip of that, so we could just run that clip real quick.
But now somebody who wasn't even engaged, married, or nothing, y'all want to go rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
Girl, they crazy, girl. They bat crazy.
It sounds a little weird to me too.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
See, she flipped that back on him. Hey, how you doing? Generic name? That's your name. Hey, Miss Linda Gamble, how you doing? So yes, Melody, she flipped Marceau's words back on him last night. I think Melody gonna be coming kind of hard in these upcoming episodes. What y'all think? Look, I'm gonna drop the link so if anybody want to come up so we can chat. Let me see. I could get like 10 people up here. I'm gonna put the link. So I just dropped the link if anybody want to come up. So yeah, that's one of my highlights for the week is Miss Melody Cherie. My other highlight for the week is Marquez, y'all. Did y'all see Marquez's interview? So my other highlight for the week is that Marquez. Let me play Marquez's little highlight for the week from his interview. He gave a shout out to Melody Cherie, y'all, while he was on the Missy
I was with
Monday.
Melody last night. Shout out to Melody Cherie. Woo woo.
That was so funny to me. Yes, he spilled the beans. He sure did, and we're gonna get into that too because he told a lot that actually helped pull everything together. And y'all, I'm just gonna go on and tell y'all right now. I did not like Ken and Trish from day one, and I really don't like them now. Like I know everybody's been praising Ken about he pays all the bills and stuff, but to me that's basic. That's what you're supposed to do. But when Marquez said that Ken was with a lady for 10 years, now remember when Ken came on, he said that he was married and he was still taking care of his daughter from their previous marriage, and she's not his biological daughter. Hey Jen, how you doing? So yeah, and then when Marquez filled it in on his interview, he said that Ken was with that woman and she She tracked his location and found out that he was at Trish's house, and she went over there and told and kicked him out basically. So if you ask me, Ken and Trish are together because Ken got kicked out of his house with his wife and he had nowhere to go. I think Ken is only paying all of the bills because he wants to keep Marquez away from his family. And then when Marquez said that um that he's been with Trish, Marquez said that he's been with Trish for 17 years, right? And that he never left that house not one day. And for Ken to be with Trish only 2 years and he left the state for 3 days. Yeah. I see why Dr. Heavenly is so now I see why Dr. Heavenly is quitting Missy Monday. Because my Dr. Heavenly really advocates for marriage. She really advocates for marriage, and I don't know, things are just getting too everything's just getting too messy over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and this Ken and Trish situation is just I don't like it. I don't even want to watch it. What y'all think? What y'all think about Dr. Heavenly leaving Missy Monday? So I was on Dr. Heavenly's live when she was talking about leaving the Missy Monday. Yep. Yes, yes, he sure did. Dr. Damon sure did. I do believe he did have a say in that. I was on that live when Dr. Heavenly went live and was talking about it. And honestly, just to tell you the truth, I think Dr. Heavenly was being so genuine about it. I don't think she was being messy. I honestly don't think she had any fallout or anything with Carlos. I think this is just a decision based on her morals and values. Yeah, her job does depend on it too. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Because after Marquez's in Marquez's interview, did y'all hear him mention twice? He said that he's about to crash out. So, to me, that's not like anything good. He's upset about losing his family. Hey Tanisha, how you doing? Did you catch Marquez? I said Martez. Lord Jesus. Did you catch Marquez's interview this week? How words do matter. I think that I think that was Ken going back and forth with Marquez under Trish's IG account. If he is on the down, then divorce him. Yeah. Dr. Damon probably advised her to stop. Exactly. So we all think the same thing that Dr. Damon advised Dr. Heavily to stop because actually, for them to be on the show that advocates for healthy marriages, like this is not a good look for her to be on there with all that going on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hi, beautiful butterfly. How you doing? And I don't know how this is gonna turn out, y'all. I just don't know how this is gonna turn out. Like, I don't know what y'all think. How y'all think this is gonna turn out? Let me see. I'll drop the link again if anybody want to come up and chat about it. Tell me what you think. So I just put the link down there again if anybody want to come on up and tell me what you think about it. So yeah, I this storyline is actually causing me to cringe. Like I've literally blocked their storyline out of my mind. I don't even want to think about their storyline. Shoot. And then what else we got? Oh, Destiny, y'all. Did y'all see that news about Destiny this week? Destiny and her situation with her ex-husband, where she is sentenced to pay over $18,000 in 30 days, or she'll have to serve 45 days in jail. I have the documents. I downloaded those documents and read them myself. Hey, beautiful butterfly. I love you. I thank you for being here. I love having y'all here. Hey, LH, let me see what you said. Carlos never wanted the dentist. He just wanted her followers, anyways. Yep, he wanted her followers. And you know what? And I think he knew that Dr. Heavenly would speak what he wants to say, but he don't want to say it on camera. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what that is too. Thank you, beautiful butterfly. I love having y'all here. Oh yeah, time is definitely ticking for Destiny. Reading those court documents, y'all, it sound like she was acting the same way that Martell has been acting in court. Like not taking accountability, just giving the courts the runaround. Hey Q, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you here. I really appreciate that. Yep, LH, yep, scary. You talking about Carlos, right? Scary, got heavenly being his mouthpiece. Yep. And so Destiny, those documents, y'all, I'm telling y'all, she sounds just like Martell in those documents. Like I should have made it to where I could show the documents on the screen, but like trending at some point. I love to go to trending at some point with these court cases because she reads them. We all get a good laugh out of it. What's the other one's name? T from TV. I think yeah, T from TV was the one that broke the news about Destiny and her ex-husband's case. I don't like saying her ex-husband's name, y'all, so y'all only hear me say ex-husband. I don't like saying his name since he doesn't want to be involved with all of that. Let me see. Destiny and Martell are one in the same. Yes, they are. I'm telling y'all, the judge sound like she was so frustrated. Like she said that there's been numerous amount of times that they were supposed to sanction Destiny, but they kept giving her a chance. The court kept giving Destiny a chance. Like she was supposed to be in locked up. She was supposed to be in sanction. This is from the court documents. This is what the judge is saying in the court documents. But yeah, she was acting just like Martell, and I hope she get it together. Cause like, girl, you got a kid, you have a young child. So she's got that going on with her ex-husband, and then at the same time, she's trying to stick to this storyline of Sonny and Moses, which makes absolutely no sense to me. What you say? Words do matter. It's the pic with Ken. It's the pic. Oh, so there really was a picture when Ken hugged on Marquez's daughter. That Ken posted. It was cringy. Carlos probably wound Ken up to go. Yes, I think so too. That's what I was thinking too. Like telling them to go off on Instagram to get some hype going, but it actually backfired because it left a bad taste in everyone's mouth. No one like it. It was disgusting. Like, he was pissed that Marquez out of production. Marquez sure did. He sure did. He sure did. Let me see what you said, Q. I saw parts of it on other content creators' platforms. I don't watch Carlos King as a rule. Okay, yeah, I get it. I get it. But yeah, like, yeah, I think so too. Words do matter. That's exactly what it was. I was thinking that while I was reading Ken and Trisha's posts, because I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Why would they do that? Why would they say this? And I was like, I wonder if Carlos hyped this up behind the scenes. Beautiful Butterfly said, Ken giving me yes, creep vibes. Yes. I've never liked Ken. I ain't never liked Ken or Trish. I have never liked them. And so what I was doing, I haven't made any content on them yet because I was trying to give it time for their story to develop so I could learn more about them. But oh my God, it's unraveling real fast. All they had to do was one interview with Marquez and the whole thing started falling. She owes $20,000 and he owes $70,000. They owe their exes. Oh, who? Trish and Ken? Trish and Ken owe their exes? Pisces life. LH said Ken is another disappointment from Dayton, Ohio. Like AC. Like coleslaw. The Paramore is what I call him. He is another disappointment from Dayton, Ohio. Yes. So like when he brought that up in his interview about going to Florida for Trisha's daughter's event for her recital, and then for Marquez to come back and say that Trish asked him to go half on that, I'm gonna call it an Airbnb. And then she called him back and said, don't worry about it, it's already paid for. I think that right there showed me that Ken paid for that because he wanted to silence Marquez. He wanted to push him out. He didn't want him in the house with his own family. Hey, Somali Queen. What you say? Carlos King said he doesn't know these people's lives, yet he is the one that hired them, right? So what was he bringing them on for if not for the triangle? Make it make sense. Exactly. What was he bringing them on for? I think he was bringing them on for two things. Because Trish had been with Martell and to get this hype going about Trish with her husband now. Oh, seven. Okay, $7,000. All right. Hey, Sam's POV. Sam said, people keep saying Marquez is fruity. They need to watch out for Ken, aka Bishop Eddie Long. God, he do look like Bishop Eddie Long, don't he? And everybody saying Marquez is fruity. Y'all, I didn't get that. I didn't get that vibe at all. I didn't. I guess I wasn't paying attention to him like that. Oh, Martell and Destiny. Yes, Martell and Destiny. Okay, both of them. Yeah, she owes her ex 20,000, and he owes. That's right. He owes Melody. Ken and Martell have the same vibe. It's giving steroid rage. Yes, they do have the same vibe, don't they? They sure do. They sure do. Dr. Heavenly is messy, period. She used her YouTube channel to talk trash about her castmates' marriages regularly. I remember that. I wasn't watching her channel then, but I do remember that from the actual Married to Medicine show. I do remember that. I had sympathy for Ken because I saw from the start he was more into her than she for him. But now I think it's all for a story. It is all for a storyline. I think it is all for a storyline because Ken really wanted to be on this show. I also think that Ken is operating out of ego. Like it's all about ego for him because in the interview, in Marquez's interview, he said that Ken was messaging Trish 5 years before 2020. So, and then for to hear them confirm that they had been talking to each other since 2015, I'm like, y'all not just talking no like no 5 years. Y'all, he's married and you're married. Nah, that ain't what that was. Do you think Ken paid for their divorce? I think Ken paid for it. And then from hearing Marquez talking in the interview, it's like I don't know if I don't even think they turned in the paperwork. It didn't sound like they turned the paperwork in. That's what it sounded like in Marquez's interview is because it was like he was like currently. He kept saying currently. He said this is not in the past. He said we're currently married. So I don't even think he turned in the paperwork yet. But yeah, to me, it just sounds like because Marquez said in 2015, he said 5 years before he moved upstairs, which he moved upstairs in 2020. He said in 2015, Ken was messaging, was DMing Trish, and he and Ken had an altercation then. So to me, it sounds like Ken just wants to prove to Marquez that, like, hey, I could get your woman. Hey, I could get your family. I don't, it's just, it's, I don't like it. I just want it off the show. I just want it off the show. Like, and I think that, I don't think we value marriage. I don't think we value marriage the way we're supposed to. And so that's why I absolutely agree with Dr. Heavenly leaving. Like, after I watched Marquez's interview, and y'all, it took me 6 attempts. It took me 6 times just to finish watching the interview. And so then it got to a point to where Carlos had to, kind of like intervene. He had to interject, which was good because baby, Marquez is not good in the interview. He's not good in interviews at all. But yeah, I just want them gone. I don't like the storyline. It's cringy. Carlos is giving me the vibes of I don't know, he just it's almost as if he has no respect or no value for anything in anyone's life, for family, for marriage, whatever. It's just like all is fair game to him for views for the network. On last night's episode, Marceau even knew Ken and Trish was full of it. Yes, their story wasn't adding up. And you know what? That's something that I picked up on too. I'm just gonna go on and tell y'all now. I only have two favorite people on this show. And I'm gonna tell you why they're my favorite people. They're my favorite people because they know how to they can handle their own in any situation, and that's Melody and Marceau. Everyone else's character, I don't, even though Marceau is sketch and I fuss about Marceau a lot, but Marceau and Melody could hold their own. And what Marceau told Ken was right, and what Marceau told Marquez was right. And I was happy about that. I think Carlos King now realized this show it is crumbling. When he brought Ken and Trish on before we even knew who they were, I was like, this is odd because I don't know. It just felt odd bringing them on like that, especially when we were already in the middle of a major scandal. It just didn't feel right bringing them on at that point. I think Destiny really did a number on her ex. He is being excessively diabolical with her. And I keep hearing people say that. And because I didn't really follow like their whole court case situation, I didn't get into it until just now when this update was released this week. I keep hearing people saying that he was excessively diabolical with her. And you know what? That's the same thing that people have been saying about Melody with Martell. So, but when I read the court documents, because I downloaded the court documents for Destiny's case, Destiny has been acting exactly like Martell. And maybe when we go live again, I'll pull those up to show y'all what the judge said. But Destiny had been acting exactly like Martell. Like the judge's words was like she was mad at Destiny. She said there have been numerous times we should have sanctioned her. There have been numerous times we should have put her in jail. So it sounds like Destiny was acting like Martell was with Melody. His oh his African must have left him, so he's acting now. Somebody else said that they heard he wasn't with the African anymore. I agree with your favorite C, beautiful butterfly. You know what I'm saying? And like I go hard on Marceau. I don't always care for Marceau, but that is not how I actually judge people's characters, and how they stand up and hold it. I just believe that, like, if we take Melody and Marceau and put them on that traitors reality game show thing that Phaedra was on, if you take Melody and Marceau and put them over there, I guarantee you both of them will win. They'll come out on top. I don't think Destiny's ex is too hard on her. Destiny is street, and you have to handle them street. And she's also like Martell, like I just wish that I would have followed that case, so I would have known more about it. But to hear the judge's final judgment on it, man, it was not good towards Destiny at all. LB has a job that won't allow credit hits and judgments. He has to protect that and move accordingly. I absolutely agree 100%. And I never was down with this thought that, oh, he should have left her alone, or he shouldn't have had her arrested because she's the mother of his child. But y'all, like, come on now. What would we do if we were in that situation? So I didn't agree with that when everyone was saying that. But I absolutely agree with what you're saying, LH. I honestly believe they thought it Trisha would girl. You know what? That's what they thought. That's what they thought. That's what Stormi, like when Stormi and Martell was setting it up at Stormi's house and Trish was there. That's what they thought, girl. That Trish looked like she was more scared sitting at that table across from Melody last night. She seemed like she was scared. Like as if she was scared to address Melody when Melody was talking to them, is what it came across as. I honestly think Trisha was, yeah, she was brought on the show to intimidate Mel. Absolutely. Absolutely. The chicken man stayed on, he sure did. He stayed on Destiny's neck. And we see how it turned out. She's the one being sentenced. She's the one that has to make the payouts. She's the one that the judge was fussing at in the documents. I don't care if she is the mother of his child. I'm not typically one to go off of emotional things. I mostly go off of logic and like, no, right is right and wrong is wrong. And did, exactly, and did. He sure did, as he should have. And when I get to those documents, I'm gonna read to y'all what the judge said, because I'm like, dang, I should have followed this. Like, what in the world did Destiny do? What was she doing? Yep, you give Destiny an inch like Martell and they take them out. That is absolutely right. Sure will. They would take them out and would run right over it and run right into their next storyline. Would run right into their next storyline. So, what do y'all think about the rest of the season that's coming up? I know a lot of people aren't watching it. I'm watching it, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm watching it. Why I didn't participate in the blackout, because my mind was on the. My mindset is that this is Melody's show. She's a black woman. She created this show. I don't want this to fall apart for her in any way, shape, form, or fashion. When she's ready to go, then guess what? I'll go with her. I think Ken is thirsty for Trish. He's trying to lock her down. Because so many men are in her DMs. You know what? And they both said that. She said it's men in her DMs and it's women in his DMs. They both said that. And I also think it's like this scene that y'all see on the screen right here. That was when Dr. Heavenly asked Marquez how long did he think Ken and Trish were gonna last. And Marquez actually said what we've all been thinking. He said, I don't think they're gonna last. He said he didn't think it was gonna last because if he's been with Trish for 17 years and he never left, and Ken has been with Trish 2 years and he left the state for 3 days. So that says a lot about Trish to me. I think we have a lot to unpack with Trish. Since she got on this show, I think we have a lot to unpack with her. Yes, I absolutely do. So I gave y'all my highlights for the week. And as I get more comfortable with this going live stuff, y'all, we'll have it smooth. It'll work more smoothly. But right now I'm just practicing, child. I'm working my chops. I'm practicing right now. But one thing that I do have coming up is I want to start doing Mindset Mondays. And I want to do the first Mindset Monday next Monday. And I want the topic to be about bitterness because one of the things that I have noticed surrounding this show is like, man, it's a lot of bitterness surrounding this show within the castmates and within the viewers, just with us in the comments. And like, I think bitterness is a topic that we need to attack. Yes, please go live more. I sure will. So I think I'm going to go live on Sunday evenings because that's a good, comfortable time for me, especially if I have to like take care of my clients on Sundays. And on Monday, I'm thinking about going live like for Mindset Mondays, even just for a little while to have the first topic I want to talk about is bitterness. So like if anybody want to come up and we could just discuss, maybe someone has a testimony that they could share to where we could help other people to overcome bitterness because I noticed a lot of that y'all in the comments. I kid y'all not, and it's so sad because like I'm like y'all we're all like up in age. Marquez actually did a great job on that interview. Carlos King got riled up because Marquez revealed ish out the gate. Marquez shut it down out the gate. He sure did. He shut it down out the gate. It was like after that, I kind of lost focus. Y'all, I have a short attention span. I have a short attention span. And so, like, what I do, if it's like something that's long, like say a long interview or whatever, I will push pause and I just go back to it when I'm focused, when I can sit there and watch it. But I was glad that Carlos came in and kind of, helped him along because I think that made Marquez feel more comfortable with telling everything that he needed to tell. Because I do believe Marquez should have told his own side of the story because baby Trish and Ken got that man out here looking bad. And whether he has been there for his kids or not, I think we need to go back to the root of the issue. Something that Kimmy always says. We always start in the middle of things. We need to go back to the start of things. So to understand where Marquez is coming from, you have a man that's been courting his wife in the DMs for 5 years. He had an altercation with the guy, told him to stop DMing his wife. He told his wife about the guy. Then for the guy to actually move into a home that he helped his wife to get, like, I mean, it's just got to be some level of understanding there. I don't know where his mindset is, but I've seen when we see it with true crimes just on YouTube. We see it with true crimes where people mindsets go to. So for this man to sit in that interview and to say twice that he's crashing out, he said it twice. Like, nah. Or libido always offering advice she doesn't follow. She's the oldest, not the smartest. Absolutely. She's the oldest, not the smartest. And speaking of her and Tisha, I'm waiting for this girl strip to come up because it seems like from the trailer, from the clip that they showed, to me it's showing me that Kimmy and Tisha don't do well around other women. They do not do well around other women. It's like they feel inferior around other women. Bitterness, absolutely. Bitterness speaks to unforgiveness. TD Jakes did a sermon on the sycamore tree as an example of bitterness because the roots are deeper than the height of the tree. Oh, don't get me started now. That's for my other channel that I will be introducing later. Don't get me started now because honey, I call him the good bishop. That's the good bishop. Not to mention the wife's meeting up with Martell and he didn't know about it exactly. So didn't Trish tell us that she and Martell they met, hooked up, or whatever in 2020? Ken Marquez said in the interview that Trish and Ken had been talking since 2015. And it was 2020, was it 2020 or 2020, October 2020, Marquez moved upstairs because Trish was talking to Ken. Because Trish was talking to Ken. So in 2020, Trish was talking to Ken, her husband, and Martell. Ain't that something? That's why Trish was so nervous. That's why Trish doesn't open her mouth, y'all. Trish got a lot of bones buried. She got a lot of stuff she's hiding. And I really hate that she, introduced it to her kids the way that Marquez, according to what Marquez said, if that's the way that she introduced it to her kids. He said that he paid $5,000 for her to move to the house that she's in now. And his daughter called him and said, Dad, we have a ring camera. So when he looked on the ring camera, he saw Trish and Ken coming into the house. Ken had the key code to the house. Yes, loose. Trish had Ken had the code to the house before Marquez did. So he had already moved in. And then when his wife called him there, when Ken's wife called him at Trish's house, Marquez said Trish let her in and she told Ken, to basically get out. He couldn't come back. So that's why Ken is over there. Marquez did a good job of yes, he did, dismantling their lies in that interview. And he had dates, something that they can't even get correct. He had dates. I would definitely be supporting both of your. Thank you so much. Words do matter. I'm gonna introduce my channel to actually, y'all. Let me just give y'all a little testimony here. That channel was supposed to start first. But in January, God told me to start this one first. And I'll let y'all know more about my testimony when I go over on that channel. Why he told me to start this one. And I just think it was just so unique. So, being obedient, I went on and started this channel. And you know what? This is actually one of the best decisions that I've made because you all are an amazing group of people. You know what? I didn't even know y'all were out here in this community. I guess I never ran into y'all in the comments. I didn't even know y'all were out here in this community. And so it's just like y'all tell me that this channel is a breath of fresh air. You all are a breath of fresh air. I enjoy the logic and just the understanding that everyone over here on this channel has. And I want to thank y'all so much for supporting Pop Wisdom. I do want to let y'all know that I did launch my TikTok page, y'all. I love TikTok. I've been on TikTok. I just never like used my page. I used it for shopping. That's what I use TikTok for shopping. But I did launch my TikTok page, and let me put that back up there so y'all can see. So I am at Pop Wisdom Brand Diva over on TikTok, and I'll do updates. So, hey, Purple Unicorn, how you doing? Hey, Shine. Hey. I'm in the bushes, but I love your. Thank you so much. Thank you for even being here. I don't even care about the bushes, y'all. I don't care about none of that, child. I'm not that kind of channel. I just like being here and having fun. Yes, and I'm glad you're here though. You showed up. Thank you so much, sweet essence. I see you in all the chats with me too. Headed over to TikTok. That's right, because I love TikTok. I do a lot of updates on TikTok, and like sometimes just like when a thought comes to my mind, something encouraging, it's easier for me to just go ahead and put it in a little message and send it out on TikTok because you never know what somebody else might need for the day. Just a little word of encouragement. Somebody needs to do a real timeliness of that square situation. And so look, Marquez said 2015. Marquez said in 2015 was when Ken and Trish started talking in the DMs. He said Ken was send Trish little chocolate emojis and stuff, and he and Ken had an altercation in 2015. Yeah, I knew you was talking about timeline. I got it. And thank you for being here. Not like our reviews, okay? Thank you for being here. But yeah, and so like y'all, I just think that I think we have to take our parts into consideration. Of course, we don't know. We don't really know if what Trish is saying about Marquez is true or not. I don't know. Like her stuff hasn't been very clear. And to me it just sounds like Trish is it's like she's making excuses or she's trying to create a reason to say like this is why I chose Ken. But like why not just go ahead and get a divorce? You should have been got that divorce. Hey Indigo girl. Girl, I see you everywhere too. I try to get a little tea everywhere I go on these YouTube streets. Yes, and I love to hear everybody's take. I love to hear everybody's delivery. Because I just love diversity, y'all. I just love people. And so let's see, did I have anything else that I want to let y'all know? So I talked about my TikTok, y'all. I talked about Marquez, girl. That's gonna be my new meme, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all that
I was with
again.
Melody last night. Shout out to Melody Cherie. Woo woo.
Y'all, Carlos and Heavenly did not know what to do after Marquez did that. Shout out to Melody Cherie. Whoop whoop. Carlos and Heavenly, they did not know what to do. I'm gonna play my girl Melody one more time too because and you know what? I made this Melody's quote. This is no longer Marceau's quote. I gave it to Mel. It is not
But
Marceau's
now
quote.
somebody who wasn't even engaged, married, or nothing, y'all want to go rah, rah, rah. Girl,
Yeah,
they crazy, girl. They bat crazy.
it sounds a little weird to me too.
It's very weird. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
Yeah. Listen, Trish is going to get to the bag. That's what I'm saying. Get to the bag with me, and she has the. That's what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. So she just needs to stop making excuses. Like you don't have to make an excuse about it. You don't have to dog your husband about it. Just say what it is, girl, because we see what it is. We know it. We know what it is. Shoot. We know what it is. Yes, that's my new meme, sweet asses. And I done gave Marceau's quote to Melody. It's not his anymore. And yeah, and so like I was saying earlier, like my two favorite people on the show are Melody and Marceau. Even though Marceau is, ooh, I really fuss with him. I really go in on Marceau, but like he's one of my favorite people on the show because Marceau and Melody, they could stand their own, they handle their own no matter what situation they're in. They don't need anyone in their amen corner. They got it. Melody's laughs this past episode was killing me. Yes. Yes. And she was throwing their stuff right back at them. She sure wasn't. I can imagine Marceau had a big, huge grin on his face when Melody said that. Trisha doesn't want that divorce. I just can't figure out why. She sure don't. She sure don't want that divorce. She doesn't want that divorce. I said I was gonna look into Marquez's family because he said his dad was like a pioneer or like in the entertainment industry. And then I was on his page today and he was reading a book that his dad wrote. And where he was at his grandmother's house, that gold album that was behind him, that was his dad's album. So I want to look more into their family. Someone said in the comments, I can't remember what video I was on, but someone was saying in the comments that he comes from a prominent family. So I don't know. And I think what the part that I'm missing is I don't understand where the actual break was with him and his kids. I don't get that part. That's the part that I really want to understand. What was the actual break with he and his kids? Hey, let's talk life, girl. I haven't seen you in the comments in a long time. Yes, live. And you know what, girl? I forgot to put my Cash App banner up because you told me about that. I created it and everything and forgot to put it up. Ken is probably leeching and she knows it. You know what? And that was a discussion that me, my mom, and my daughter were having last night. Like, she's saying that he's paying all the bills, but my daughter, and y'all, my daughter is 17, and she said, "Oh, whose house is it? Is it hers or his?" I said, "It's hers." She said, "You think he's paying all the bills at her house?" So, there was just another take on it. Indigo Girl says YouTube is entertainment for me. Same. I love me some Mel. Same. She's inspirational, intelligent, smart, loving, and strategic. We should all be supporting people who can inspire us to do better. I'm telling y'all, I could tell y'all the conversations that I have with my mom and my daughter about Melody. Like just watching her and watching her drive, it gives me drive, y'all. Oh my God. It pushes me because I'm like, how can this woman, she has 4 kids. She has 4 kids, girl. My daughter is 17 and my son is an adult. Like if she could do it with those 4 small kids, like I could get up and go too. Dayton, Ohio, I'm saying. Yes, put it up. So I have it when I get okay. Let me go to my banner real quick. There you go. There you go. Yeah, because you were the one. See, I told y'all I was gonna remember y'all, honey. Carlos King didn't help Marquez along. He went on attack mode with accusations. It was a terrible representation of an interview. I think he actually helped him along though, because he was like telling him, I think, honestly, because I watched it so slowly, I think, and we all know Carlos loved a mess. I think Carlos just wanted the mess out. Because like y'all, he was sitting there like with his Wendy Williams juicy mouth. Y'all know how Wendy Williams get. She smack her mouth when it's some good mess going on. That's how he was sitting there. Like he was trying to pull it all out. He was trying to get all of it out. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this girls trip. I am looking forward to the Marceau and Martell, because on the trailer, y'all know how they do those trailers kind of tricky. I don't think Martell was saying Tisha cheated on Marceau. I don't think that's what he was saying. And now this is just me, but I'm thinking that if they edited that for a trailer, I'm thinking Martell was probably saying, that girl, so and so, because they mentioned the girl's name on the show and they like bleeped it out. She was with my boy. I think that's what Martell was saying. This reunion gonna be off the chain. It is, and I can't wait to have all of them in one space, especially Kish, Trish, Ken, and Marquez. I can't wait to have all 3 of them in the same space because I want to know more about where can we actually pinpoint when he dropped his kids. That part isn't clear. He was also trying to control the narrative. He would interrupt him strategically. Are you saying interrupt or interpret him strategically? Interpret. He would interpret him strategically. Yes, I'm gonna watch it again because y'all know I gotta do a video on it since I know more about their storyline now. I wonder if Stormi gonna be there. She said on her live yesterday. She talking about, I think she said she can't stand this show. Y'all want to know something about Stormi? Y'all, I think Stormi blocked me on Instagram, girl. I'm like, girl, I'm a new content creator. I just got started, child. You know me already. Because when I go to look up on Instagram, Canvas Girl Beauty, I cannot find her. She done blocked me. Interrupt. Oh, okay, interrupt. Yeah, she Stormi blocked me. She has blocked me, child. I'm like, girl, you don't even know me yet. I'm like, oh, somebody must have sent her my messy little liars video. Well, because when you come over here, you're gonna get facts. You gonna get, that's what I'm saying. I already, you gonna get facts over here. And the way I found out, I was trying to go find, cause see, y'all, I don't use Instagram. I'm only on Instagram to like see what's going on in the shade room, the neighborhood talk. That's all I do. I go over there to get some updates. Like that's my news. But I don't like Instagram or Facebook. They're both boring to me. And so when they came out that when Kempire showed that she changed the message to Kyle, what she was saying to Kyle, she changed it to be about her husband. I went to her page. I went to look up her page to try to find it on my own. Girl, she done blocked me, child. That lady blocked me. Under contract, I think Stormy has to attend the reunion. Okay. That would make sense. That would make sense. She said yesterday that we're only gonna see her on a couple of episodes and then she out. That means she be exactly. She be in the bushes. Exactly. I'm like, girl, I ain't even no content creator like that, child. I'm just out here. Stormy gets sued more than a little bit. And y'all, I'm gonna go to trending at some points page because I need to get caught up on all of these cases. I didn't know all these people had all these cases like this. I didn't know Stormy had all of those cases. I didn't know, like the case that I've been following is Maurice case. That's the case that I've been following. But I didn't know Stormy had all these lawsuits like this. What exactly is blocking going to do? Her miss is nationwide, coast to coast. Exactly. So all I could think was like, well, child, maybe she don't want to face the facts, honey, because that's all she gonna get on Pop Wisdom is facts. I don't deal in lies, manipulation. Kempire said that he tired of her attorney. What? Tired of her attorneys calling him. He said stop because he not getting involved in the. I gotta go. I gotta go to Kempire's page. She be spectacious. She be spectacious. Stormy is way too petty. She's not built for at all. She's not built for this life. She behaves like exactly like a high schooler, wanting everyone to like and only talk favorably about her. Look at what they do to Mel, and she is unbothered. Exactly. Exactly. All the tea in China. Do you know I love your name? Every time I see you in somebody's chat, I like that. All the tea in China. I finally caught your live. Hey, how you doing? I'm so glad you caught the live. I'm glad to have you here. Y'all, this is my first official live. So so bear with me. Well, let me come out of these. Okay, if she starts. Okay. Cause yeah, she was honey Stormy blocked me, child. I was like, girl, I ain't even out here like that. Like, it's not that deep for me. Like, I ain't got no beef with you, child. You just gonna face the facts though if you gonna be on my show. If you gonna be on my show, you gonna get this truth. This is what you gonna get. And I'm talking about my show, child. Stormy has to buy her friends. She sure does. She's giving everybody Gucci purses, y'all. And I remember, if I don't know if y'all remember, but I think it was Stormy's. I can't remember if it was on the show or if it was like the documentary video that she did about her life and how she got started in her business. And she was talking about some girls that she thought were her friends and how they really weren't her friends. You know, they were like I think that's what Stormy suffers from. I think she still suffers from that. That's why she's buying everybody's friendship. Another thing about Stormy that sticks out to me is Stormy gives me Ashley Grayson. She gives me Ashley Grayson. She gives me like a questionable Facebook entrepreneur. That's how I see her. Because a lot of things that she does is, I'm like, did she follow Ashley Grace's footsteps? That's how she acts. That's how she acts. When she came onto the show, she was walking around the warehouse giving Melody the CEO tour, but your business was already going under. She thought she was going to get on here and be the boss and no one would find out what was really up with her. She gave Destiny a Gucci bag at her first Madonna grand opening. Yep. She gave Destiny a Gucci bag. She gave her customer a Gucci bag that she went off on. She said, that's Bay. That's what she said about her customer. That's going to be Bay. Another thing I noticed about Stormy is trying to be Gen Z. Stormy gives me chameleon. It's like she changes with whatever environment she's in. She wants to fit in. So like, girl, like when she went on B Simone podcast, oh, all of a sudden you like Gen Z now. When I go over and see her over on TikTok, she's trying to kiki with the kids. She's trying to hang with the kids, like for real. And I'm talking about in her mind. This is how her mind is operating to me. That's to me, from what I see. I don't get that Stormy. Mm-mm. She's very questionable. Transactional relationships only. Yes. Even with her mama. Yes. I think the most hurtful thing that I've ever heard, one of the most hurtful things I've ever heard was when she said that. And she says it so matter of fact, like it's normal that her mama called her a dumb bee when she dropped out of college. Her mama called her a dumb bee. Hmm. I also think this is just from my own observation. I'm not saying this is true. I also think that like she probably uses that to get her mother to go along with certain plots and schemes that she's trying to pull through. I think that too. I really do. I kind of see that, especially with that situation on Twitter that Miss Betty started. Yeah. And I think that's what I was trying to listen to what Miss Betty was saying to Stormy when she was telling her about like that's why you should have never came on this show. I think she got her family doing some questionable stuff for her so she can get on top. Sometimes exactly, sometimes her mama is correct. Exactly. And so when I was listening to that conversation, I was like, nah, this sound more like mm-hmm. Miss Betty was trying to tell Stormy, like, nah, you should have never got on this show because now you're trying to get us involved with your plots and your schemes and stuff to stay on this show. That was what I got from that conversation. That was what I got from it. So y'all, ooh, y'all, we been on here almost an hour, child. I've been on here almost an hour. Y'all are so awesome. I'm telling y'all, this is like just talking to a group of friends. I really enjoy this. Girl, I got 108 girl, I got 108 people on this live chat. So now y'all see the way that I talk in my videos. That's how I talk for real. Oh, it went up to 111, honey. So now y'all see that the way I talk in my videos, that's how I talk for real. That is how I talk for real. So remember, we are going to start next week. So gonna get y'all thoughts and topics and stuff together. If y'all have some scriptures or whatever, inspirational messages or whatever testimonies that y'all want to share on next Monday, I'm starting Mindset Mondays. And the first topic for next Monday is going to be bitterness because I've noticed a lot of bitterness on this show. I've also noticed a lot of bitterness just with the viewers of the show, like when we're in the comments. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, this stuff is the tone that I hear when in people's comments. Like it's like ooh, girl, like being stabbed with some needles or something. So if we could just, I'm like, if we could just have a talk. We never know who will be able to help with that. Like the bitterness has got to go, child. I love life. I enjoy life. Agreed. Words do matter. Said agreed. Beautiful butterfly said, love your laugh. You will soon have several hundreds. And I receive it, beautiful butterfly. Thank you for those words of blessings. Good. Hey, Rose Armstead, how you doing? I'm so glad to have you here. Oh, I feel like family. Oh, that's so awesome to hear. Thank you so much. Y'all feel like family, child. I'm telling you, I didn't know y'all were out here in these YouTube streets. You got 67 likes and 111 in the, I got 67 likes and 111 in the chat. Let me see y'all hit them likes, baby, because that's what everybody else say. Like. That's right. Like. Man, I'm telling y'all, this just feel like a little comfortable, relaxing talk before I go get in there and get my body scrubs and wind down for the evening and get started with my week. I just wanted something where we can all laugh and enjoy ourselves. And this has also helped me to like outline how I want my lives to go. You know, how I want these lives to go. And y'all gonna have to start coming up here with me, honey, when I drop this link now. Y'all gonna have to start coming up here and talk. I want to talk to some people, hear some voices. Oh, you love my accent, girl? I think I have the. Y'all, I'm from Texas. I think I had the country's accent in the world. Oh my God, I hate how my voice sounds. But y'all, I tell my daughter was like, when I first started doing my videos, when I first uploaded, she's like, Mom, you have such a relaxing voice. I said, Girl, what? I said, that's what they're saying in the comments. I'm like, girl, I don't like this voice. But thank you so much for that, Pisces Life. I thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. We will come. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We will come up. So get ready. The Mindset Mondays is gonna start next Monday, and the topic is gonna be bitterness. And I'll be on like at 7, 8 o'clock, between 7 and 8 o'clock. I'll be going live so we could talk about that. And y'all, if y'all have any testimonies, any words of wisdom, any words of encouragement, scriptures or whatever, because we gotta get this bitterness thing out of us. Like I'm tired of reading people's comments, and like I could just hear the rah, 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 rah in their comments, in their words. Amen. More blessings are coming to you. Everyone have a good night heading to work. All right, you be safe. You be safe and have a good evening at work. Hey Shine, hey 74. Relaxing, yes, relaxing, purple unicorn. I be seeing you too, girl. See, I like this. I see all of y'all everywhere now. Indigo girl said your voice is beautiful. You're full of joy. I thank you so much for that. It's a God be the glory for full of joy, because he definitely gives me joy, and he is definitely my source of everything in life. And I mean that. I don't just say that. I live that. I live that. So I thank y'all for for joining me tonight. Also remember, I'm on TikTok now. I launched my TikTok
But now
page.
somebody who wasn't even engaged, married, or nothing, y'all.
The mail back up there again. I'm trying to show y'all my TikTok page. Make sure y'all go follow me at Pop Wisdom. Let me remove that comment so y'all can see it. Make sure y'all go follow me at Pop Wisdom Brand Diva. Pop Wisdom Brand Diva on TikTok. Because I just post like little messages and stuff that come to my mind, or if I have something coming up about a video that I'm thinking about, I'll post that over there. So at Pop Wisdom Brand Diva on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me over there. I just launched over there this week. And y'all know what? Y'all make this so comfortable and relaxing for me. Let me tell y'all. Thank you, girl, all the tea channel. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, all the tea in China. Y'all know I wouldn't, I tell y'all all the time, I would never forget y'all. I won't. When I see y'all in the comments, I know who y'all are. Y'all have been such an encouragement to me. When I started this channel, y'all, I didn't know what was going to happen. I tell my family all the time, child, I was in a trance when I released those videos. I just released the videos and went on about my business. I didn't even expect to have no followers until next year. But that goes to being obedient. God told me, he said, start this channel first. I already got videos for my Kingdom Living channel, my King's Kid TV channel. I already got, those were the videos I did. And so when he told me to start this one, I was obedient. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start this one. And he told me to start. Thank you. I love you too, China. All the tea in China. Thank you so much. Oh, you subscribed today, Sounds POV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I enjoy having y'all here, and hopefully, I'm just bringing something different to the table, because I love this show. Not just this show, but I love other shows, and I love talking about the shows. Just having a group of people that I can talk about the shows with, because like I'm all about mindset. If y'all don't know. I'm all about mindset. I believe that we can do anything in life when we work on our mindset. I believe in a growth mindset. I believe in a kingdom mindset. Lois sent me here. No, that's I subscribed 2 weeks. Thank you so much, Rose Armstead. Thank you so much. You know, Miss Lois, that lady. Oh my God, y'all. I'm telling y'all, when my mom was sitting over there, she's talking about you. She's talking about you. I never expected that, y'all. Y'all are so welcoming. Y'all are so encouraging. Y'all just don't know, like, this has lifted me another level in my purpose here. Okay, that's what it's done for me, and y'all, that's the hugest thing that could have ever been done for me in my life. That's more than $1 million. That's more than $1 trillion to me, to lift me to another level in my purpose. Hey, Love Joy, thank you for coming over here. Oh, I don't mind you staying in the bushes. I don't mind it at all. I accept people as they are. I don't mind that at all. You don't even have to be all up in my face. I respect everyone where they stand. Kingdom mindset. That's what I'm talking about. Kingdom mindset. And that's what I will be teaching on King's Kid TV. So that channel I thought was going to be released first. I didn't even have this channel in mind at all. Not at all. Until January when God told me to start this channel first. And I was like, you sure about that? But I'm gonna do whatever he tell me to do. Yeah, I mean, I may say I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And so when I started this channel, now I see why. It's so many things that he's shown me over here on this channel. Like there are encouraging people out there, like, hey, I need you to get hooked up with these people. So they could take you, so they could boost you to where I need you to go. You found me accidentally. Oh, and subscribe that very day. Thank you. All the tea and China girl, you are my kind of people. You are my kind of people. She was bragging about you, so I checked it out on your. Thank you so much on my birthday. Yes, yes, I had. And you know what? She did the sweetest thing, y'all. I'm a total stranger in Texas, and Mrs. Lois had a little donut cake with candles, and she had on her happy birthday hat, y'all. When I tell y'all that's a ministry right there. Oh my God, that is a ministry. Just started following you on TikTok. Thank you, Indigo girl. Thank you so much. Barbie C, first live. I've been in the bushes too, just testing the waters, but I go click the like button. You be on point though. Thank you so much, Barbie C. I appreciate that so much. I love and enjoy having you here. And hopefully this channel can be an inspiration to you all. Was that and we that's what I want. I want us to be encouragers one to another. And like if we could start there within our own community with just us. Let me tell y'all, I have over 1,800 subscribers now. And just think about all of us developing a mindset of growth, a mindset of encouraging and helping others. Man, what kind of impact will we be able to make? This we could do that with just having fun, with talking about these shows. We don't know whose mind will help. We don't know whose life will bless with just some kind, gentle, encouraging words. Thank you, Pisces Life. You're following me on TikTok. Thank you so much. So, y'all, I just want to thank y'all again for coming over here tonight. Y'all have made this live amazing for me. Y'all have helped me to get comfortable with talking to y'all on live. So now the next lives, I'm gonna want y'all to come up. I could get 10 people up here on this live at one time now. Oh, this is my first official live. The first time I went live was just to tell y'all thank you. That was on my birthday. That was all it was about. I didn't. Yeah, this is my first official live. No, no, you have not missed no live, sweet essence. Mm-mm. You know what? You caught the first one. Oh, thank you so much, Rose Armstead. I have such a sweet and inviting voice. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. Major, that's what I'm talking about, LH. Major impact shift. Because look, our people, look, it is time for our people to have a shift in our mindsets. It's just our minds, y'all. That's what I try to tell everybody. It's just our mindsets. Like our people, we need a shift in our minds, and like all that generational and historical junk that we've learned and been taught. Like, man, because we're already amazing people. Look at what we've already overcome, and our ancestors overcame with nothing. So just think about with all of us with that major impact, that major shift, man, we're already some cold people. They already hate on us in this world. Good night, Indigo girl. Thank you for coming over here. Thank you so much. Yes, LH. Yes. Uh-huh. See, I do too, all the 10 child. Already, Miss Blade. You agree already. So, and like when y'all see people in the comments over here and they have those strange attitudes and strange mindsets, I'm just calm and cool with them when I reply because guess what? My auntie taught me before she passed. She taught me you have to kill people with kindness. Like give them some, and it actually really works. I don't go off on those people. I'm like, hey, come back because guess what? You're gonna be affected by the mindset that's over here. You are gonna be affected. You're either gonna be affected by this mindset that's over here, or you're gonna get gone on your own. I ain't blocking nobody. Come on over here. Give me the engagement. You could come in 20, 50 times. I don't care. It's gonna tell you to, hey, they love her. Congratulations. I'm just saying, girl. Okay, I'm just saying too. Congratulations, girl. You on your way. I'm loving your vibe. I'm looking forward to many, many more lives. Love you already. I love you too. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, y'all are some amazing people. Y'all have done the best thing for me that anyone in my life could ever do, and that's to show me that I'm on track with my purpose. And y'all show me that through encouraging me and through y'all's feedback. That's priceless to me. That's priceless. Oh, likes are up to 86. All right. I have been catching you on replay, and I love the way you present your content. And your thank you so much, Barbie C. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. 87. You better come on, LH. Come through. Rose Armstead, you got 87 likes and 64 in the chat. Very good. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for teaching me too, honey, because that's what y'all be doing. Y'all be teaching me. Keep it pushing. I sure will. As long as y'all are here, I'm gonna be here. Thank you so much. And y'all, it's 8:08, child. I gotta go get in there and get my Melody Cherie, because guess what? I be in bed at 9. Cause I get up, I have to get up like I be up like 1, 2, 3 in the morning talking to God. Okay. So I have enjoyed each and every one of you. I can't wait to come back next week. We'll probably go live again on Sunday to do our weekly highlights and our review and everything like we've done tonight. And then next Monday, August 26th, our topic is bitterness. So get your testimonies together, your words of encouragement, your words of wisdom, study bitterness, so we could make a major shift and an impact and rock our community. And we could do that virtually online. We sure can. The whole channel on fire. Okay. Thank you, generic name. I listen to the replays while cleaning. Okay. See, thank you so much, beautiful butterfly. Exactly. Rose Armstead, she's on it. Have a good night, Miss Blade. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Okay, I'll definitely be back, Rose Armstead. And I can't wait to see y'all back here on Sunday and next Monday. Good night, all the tea in China. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Have a good evening.